You can only experience what you believe. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. This is happening 24/7. So what does this really mean? In this video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts about karma, imagination, and thoughts becoming things. Cause and effect is happening continuously. We become what we think about. Why is this so important for us to get? Why is this so important for us to think about? The reason why it's important is because we all think, and we all think things into existence. We are creative beings. Thought alone is a creative energy. To create means to bring something into existence. This process is occurring 24/7. It's like the law of gravity. It doesn't matter whether you're a good person or not. If you lose your footing, you're going to fall to the ground. You'll be attracted to the ground. So it's the same thing with cause and effect, thoughts becoming things. When you're getting ready for work in the morning, you're thinking. When you're washing your dishes, you're thinking. When you're driving your car, you are thinking. We've all heard the term karma. The definition of karma is action driven by intention, which leads to future consequences. I'm going to invite you to transition out the word consequences and insert the word creation. So the definition of karma, as I'm speaking about today, is action driven by intention, which leads to future creation. So instead of viewing the thought process as, oh, what are going to be the consequences of these thoughts? Shifting it to, what would I love? What would I love to bring into existence? And then taking action driven by the intention of, what would I love to create to bring in future creation? Knowing that the more you think about what you would love to create, the more you are actually creating it at the time of thinking. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Some people have this idea of karma like it's this external force that's watching you and it's out to get you if you ever mess up. It's not like that at all. Whatever thoughts and images we have lead us into action and naturally produce certain creations or certain effects. So let's stop for a minute and think about, what exactly is thinking? What exactly is a thought? Here's the dictionary definition of think: to direct one's mind towards something, to use one's mind to actively form connections and ideas. So let's think more deeply about what a thought is and what different types of thoughts there could be. There are images, pictures, visualizations. These are thought forms that exist in the interface between the physical and non-physical. They're fleeting thoughts that come quickly and go quickly. Thoughts can be charged positively or negatively. We can energize our thoughts with emotion and feeling. Then we have predominant thoughts. Predominant thoughts are thoughts that we think over and over and over again, and they occupy a large portion of our time and energy. This can lead to predominant beliefs. We can have beliefs that serve us, and we can have beliefs that don't serve us. These are all different types of thoughts, and we become what we think about. This is the nature of cause and effect. And remember that you are in the vibration of your predominant belief. Those beliefs can be positive, neutral, or negative. But the important thing to know is that they all have creative power. I want to focus on the imagination. The definition of imagination is the faculty of forming new ideas, images, or concepts of external objects not present to the five senses. Now, the will is a related mental faculty. We all have the faculty or the power of the will. The will means that we have the ability to hold and sustain an image on the screen of our mind to the exclusion of all else, even to the exclusion of what is picked up from the five senses, aka your current circumstances. What you imagine again and again and again starts to form a belief. And as you have a belief, it's easier and easier to hold that image on the screen of your mind to the exclusion of all else. We can make our thoughts the predominant belief. You can only experience what you believe. And the images that you hold on the screen of your mind shift your feelings, which means they shift your vibration. Let's do a simple experiment. I'm going to give you 3 images. And as I share these 3 images, I want you to imagine this object or person and notice how you're feeling about it and how it shifts your predominant feeling. So the first one is your fridge. Imagine in your kitchen, your fridge. You're opening up your fridge. Now, this image might bring a neutral feeling along with it. It shifts your feeling into a neutral state. Next, imagine a person who you've recently had a conflict with. Imagine this person on the screen of your mind and notice the shift in your feeling. Notice the shift in your feeling tone and vibration. And notice that the shift came because of a thought. And next, imagine a person who you love. Imagine that person smiling at you, giving you a nice warm hug, a person who you absolutely have positive and loving feelings towards. When you imagine that on the screen of your mind, you may have a positive feeling come along with that. This thought, this image shifts your vibration. So whatever predominant thoughts we have create our predominant vibration. And from this vibration or this mood or this atmosphere of being, we naturally move into action. Our body takes action on that vibration. So the more that you imagine positive things and you hold those images on the screen of your mind, the more and more you will feel inspired to take positive action. As you take positive action, you are creating results that are favorable to you, creating results that you love. On the other hand, the more and more you hold negative images on the screen of your mind, the more your body shifts into a negative mood, a negative atmosphere, a denser, lower energetic frequency. As you move into lower frequencies, you take different actions in your words and your actual physical behaviors, which create different results. And ultimately, we inherit the results that we create. So what is your intention? What would you love? Because the definition of karma, as we're speaking of it now, is action driven by intention. What do you really want? Driven by that intention, which leads to future creation. So I invite all of you to give more and more attention to the things that bring you joy, the things that bring you happiness, knowing that as you hold thoughts and images, you start to create predominant thoughts, predominant beliefs, which shift your energy, which move you into different types of action, which create new results in your life that are aligned with you. If you got value from this video, go ahead, share, like, and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in these ideas and learning more about how you can apply them in your life, take a look at the description box below and go ahead and click on that link. I invite all of you to my next upcoming masterclass on how to create a vision for a life that you absolutely love. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.